It is a big day in winter sports with 100 days until the start of the 2026 Milan-Cortina Winter Olympics in Italy. Athletes are getting ready by taking part in the Team USA Olympic Media Summit in New York.
That's where Matt Renew is this morning. Are the athletes excited to meet Mr. Summit County?
You better believe it, Corey Jordan. I mean, you know, they thought they were going to be talking about the Olympics, but it all came down to Mr. Summit County. It's all about me here. That's why everyone's here. No, this is all about the Olympics. You know, we're talking to 60 Olympic and Paralympic athletes, including Lindsay Vonn, one of the biggest names in winter sports, if not any sport. She retired back in 2019, had some work done on her knee. Now at 41, she's coming back with the same strength and determination that got her to 4 Olympics already.
It was, you know, really hard to retire knowing that Cortina Olympics was coming and I wouldn't be competing. But even so, I don't know if I would ever have imagined myself at 41 racing in the Olympics. I mean, I always had the plan to retire at 30. I never would have predicted almost anything that's happened in my life. And that's kind of a good thing because it's an adventure. It's an ever-evolving story.
That story taking Lindsay Vonn to Italy for the Olympics, and Cortina, a track, by the way, that she's already raced on over her career and won about a dozen times on. So looking forward to making a team that she can share with some of the best athletes on snow and ice.
Near her home in Colorado, the greatest alpine ski racer in history, Mikaela Shiffrin, is focused.
Gym time, strength and conditioning.
On being ready for the greatest sporting event on the planet and racing at the 2026 Winter Olympics in Cortina, Italy.
This has the chance to be a really exciting Olympics, especially in alpine, because it is the environment we're more used to.
While across the country at the Skating Club of Boston, the strongest U.S. figure skating team in decades is also getting ready with men's world champion Ilia Malinin.
The right amount of training, a right amount of mental focus and physical, just in that zone, getting ready before the Olympics, just go there and to try to skate my best to win that gold medal.
Women's world champion Alysa
I am really excited for it because it's the biggest stage that you really get.
And world champion ice dancers Evan Bates and Madison Chalk.
We definitely want to shoot for the gold medal in the individual event as well. We feel like that's something that has been at the top of our goal list for a long, long time.
All looking to represent Team USA at the Olympics just 100 days from now.
We're all just a team of athletes who represent Team USA.
Where Italy has 2 host cities. Milan will see the opening ceremony in the San Siro Stadium.
We will kick off our Olympic Games with this incredible event, the opening ceremony. And this iconic place will give us the chance to tell our story.
With figure skating just down the road, while the Dolomite Mountains of Cortina will have women's alpine ski racing on a course.
In this area we will have all the setting for the Olympics, so the grandstand.
Mikaela's won on before.
This will be my first Olympics going to a place that is slightly familiar.
And is now working to add to her 2 Olympic gold medals she already has, racing in her 4th Olympics just 100 days from now.
It feels big. It feels really exciting.
It does feel big and exciting. Mikaela has already raced at an Olympics in Sochi, and then South Korea, and then China. So this will be the first time that she'll be racing in an Olympics in Europe, where she's used to doing the World Cup circuit, very comfortable, and looking forward to being on Cortina. And of course, we are 100 days away today from the Olympics starting on Friday, February 6th. Reporting from New York City, I'm Matt Renew, 9 News. Corey Jordan, want to give you a little peek behind the curtain really quick. This is the broadcast rotation area where we're doing all these interviews with athletes. You see, all these companies have different pods here, and they've been put up so that we can have a little place where we can bring an athlete and then ask them some questions. And this is our little pod, and I just want to give you a look at how much room we have to do interviews with these athletes. This has been our home away from home, and this is our little makeshift studio here in New York City, where we're bringing 60 Olympic and Paralympic athletes and talking to them about the games. Little look behind the curtains, show you how the sausage is made here in New York.
That was bigger than my first apartment here in Denver, Matt.
Yeah, and bigger than most condos in Summit County that cost $5 million. So we're grateful to have this space here in New York City. It's not much, but you know, we call it home.
That's cool.
I think it looks really cool.
Yeah.
The fact that you have to do 60 interviews while you're there is really, really incredible. You know, Matt, Mikaela Shiffrin, she's ready to go. She's already sponsored by Barilla, you know.
She's got that sponsorship with pasta, which fits right in Italy. And actually, when we were out there a year ago, we probably drove past that pasta factory about 17 times, and I kept saying, wouldn't it be nice to go in there for a taste test?
How do we get sponsored by pasta? That's the new goal here, Matt. Matt, you come back with your own pasta sponsorship. That's the goal for this Olympics. Thank you, my friend.
All right, a reminder, 9 News is your home for all of the Olympic action. Our Matt Renew is heading to Milan for the Olympics. You can catch everything right here on 9 News and 9 News Plus. The opening ceremony for the Olympics is on February 6th.